with Lamar, we talked about Lamar Jackson and what's going on. And look, there's so many things that have to happen. You heard Jay say what we've been telling you for a long time. Steve Bisciotti has to want to guarantee Lamar Jackson over $230 million. He doesn't want to do it. So,
well, he was the most vocal owner about the Deshaun Watson contract.
Yeah, because
right?
he knew he was going to have to pay.
Right?
If they was guaranteeing him that, he had to give Lamar Jackson that.
But when the hell else did you ever really heard anything from Steve Bisciotti?
No, never.
He got to the microphones as fast as he could at those owners' meetings. Yeah. Be damned, what the hell are these guys doing?
You give
They're
me that microphone.
Us.
Right? So, yeah, obviously it's good. And today's whole big theater press conference, yeah, that was great. Lamar Jackson's gone. So let's spend the next few minutes here playing a little bit of matchmaker with some of the quarterbacks that are going to hit free agency. And let's start with Lamar Jackson because nothing has changed for me. You saw the report today. Pro Football Talk had it that the Dolphins were a team that potentially could be in the mix for Lamar Jackson. That's not the right fit. The right fit for Lamar Jackson.
Bears.
And the only question is, will they actually trade him there? And I don't think they'd have the guts to do it, but the best fit is New England. I've told you from the beginning, this is what Bill Belichick wants. He wants a mobile quarterback who can make plays that way and can throw the ball a little bit and make plays with his legs, and Lamar Jackson is that guy. You can build around him the next 3-4 years. Don't have to worry about getting star wide receivers in. Lamar Jackson is the apple of Bill Belichick's eye. That's the best fit for him is in New England. Now, the only thing is, speaking of upset owners, how long will it be until somebody tells him, dude, you traded Lamar to Belichick. We were just done him getting to the Super Bowl every other year for 20 years. Now it's open for everybody else, and now you're going to put him back in the Super Bowl? That's the big question. Will he have the gut? If it's a big trade package, we'll give you X, Y, Z, A, B, C. Will they still do it? But that's clearly the best fit for Lamar Jackson is with New England.
Well, don't forget, he'd be going from one team that has no receivers to another.
Yeah, don't have to worry about it. Don't worry about it. No, we're not going to have any receivers. Don't worry about it.
They are 9-1 current odds to land Lamar Jackson. If they want to make a big swing for it, certainly. I mean, look, the Ravens just want the best haul back. I don't know that the saying, hey, let's not trade him there to spite Bill is a top consideration.
Well, not to spite Bill, but to say, are you really going to jumpstart the Patriots dynasty for the next 5 years? Are you going to give them the one thing they're missing, which is a quarterback?
Well, but part of the reason you don't want to guarantee Lamar the money is that you don't think he's going to hold up for 5 years.
Right, but
because he's missed 5 games back-to-back years.
But are you still going to do that? Are you still confident enough that, yeah, he's going to miss time, it's not going to happen, we can trade him to New England? That's good. That's a really tough thing for me to see Steve Bisciotti doing. Outside of cut to the NFC, 100%. Even maybe other teams in the AFC that generally aren't very good. But to the Patriots, I don't know, man.
Yeah, the leading in the betting odds are your Jets, followed by the Falcons.
Yeah, Jets, baby. I'm making Lamar Jackson in the Jets jersey my new Twitter avatar.
Nicely
That's
done.
good. You know what?
I've seen him in the Commanders jersey a lot. It looks great.
I got to make it. I got to put Lamar in a Jets jersey and make it happen. I got to do that. I'm sorry. I'm going to go do that right now. So the next time we speak, we break down other quarterback matchmaking. We're going to have that.
Jet show.
Lamar in a Jets jersey.
It's the first positive thing we've gotten to say about the Jets all day. Then
Super Bowls. So we're playing a little bit of quarterback matchmaker here with all these quarterbacks that could be available in the offseason. Where is the best fit? Forget about trade and trade packages and would they give up. No, where's the best fit? We told you Lamar Jackson and New England. That's the best fit for Lamar. Now, will they trade him there? That's the thing. But Lamar and New England, that's the best fit. Now, what about Aaron Rodgers? What about Aaron Rodgers? Wants to continue playing, is basically said goodbye to Green Bay, allegedly.
Did he?
Well, he does it every year. He kind of
but that's the thing. He does this every year, the same song and dance, just like his predecessor. And I think the answer is still going to be the same, except he name-checked all these guys that he wants to stay with, for continuity. And they're all old. The only guy I want back is Mercedes Lewis because he's ageless and timeless. And if you can guarantee me that Bakhtiari can play 12 games, then I'll consider that. The rest of those guys, send them gone.
TJ, clearly Aaron Rodgers saying, yeah, I want to ride again with my Mercedes, boy. There are so many touchdowns that I want to make, TJ. It was Pebbles, right? Mercedes? Do you want to ride? That was Pebbles. Pebbles? No.
It was Van Pebbles.
Pebbles. No, Van Pebbles. Van Pebbles. I think
Mercedes
it was Pebbles.
Boy was a song by Pebbles.
Was it Pebbles? All right. Hey.
Going back all the way to 1987 off the album Pebbles.
That was Fruity Pebbles.
I bet you.
Fred.
But he's not going to like that, Fred. I don't know about that, Fred. See, my first Barney impression is pretty good. Before they replaced Barney.
The early Barney was had some evil
Fred.
to him.
The purple dinosaur?
No, I don't know about that, Fred. I don't know about Wilma. Wilma's not going to like that, Fred.
Not what he sounds like, Jason.
You can mock Barney all you want.
Oh, I think he says, I love you, you love me.
But Barney did beget the world, the first entertainment vehicle for Selena Gomez.
We're a happy
so we
family.
all won.
No, that was the Ramones.
Barney.
We're a happy family. We're a happy family. That's the Ramones. We're a happy family. We're a happy family. Right now, Ty-Shirt's head is spinning going, am I finding Pebbles? Am I finding Ramones? Am I finding whatever?
I'm sorry. I'm filling my top 10 list right now.
No, that's it. He's filming it.
Yeah, gotta
I
listen
hope
to
you
the
took
whole
Missy
Top
out of it.
10.
So, if we're playing Matchmaker for Aaron Rodgers, all right, where is the best place for him? Where he can go to a team that is ready, that has all the weapons he needs. He's not stepping in for a legend. He's not coming into a situation where, okay, it's really not your team. Where can he go? Can he make it his team? Or he's got it because he needs playmakers. One thing you saw from this year, okay, yes, he's still really good, but he's not one of those guys that's going to make everybody better. He's just not that guy anymore. But can he succeed with a lot of playmakers? He's got to go someplace that has a good defense, that can run the football, and has 2 or 3 pretty good wide receiver weapons. He's got to go someplace where he can play in bad weather, where he can handle the media. Where is that place? The
Bears.
New York
Cleveland
Jets.
The backup Zach or what?
That's the best. I have confidence he will beat out Zach Wilson in a quarterback duel, but the best match, and again, you got a lot of money situation going on with Rodgers, all this. The best situation for him is the Jets. He can handle the media. He can handle New York. He'll come in as a hero. The team is going to stand up and say, whatever you need, we got you for. He's got 3 good wide receivers to throw to if they wind up keeping Corey Davis. You got Breece Hall coming back from his torn ACL. You got a great running game. New York is the place, because if you're Aaron Rodgers, you kind of also want to see, I scratched the itch. I've been the biggest quarterback in the game for a little while. I've been doing it in Green Bay, and yes, you could be a star anywhere in the NFL, but boy, doing it in New York, that might be a little something special. Jets for Aaron Rodgers. Just like Jets and Brett Favre back in 2008, which means it'll be the Jets and Jordan Love in like 2035. So we're almost there.
See, you just keep going. You can complete the trifecta. Yeah, current odds right now, the Jets are tied with 2 other teams for the second best odds for Rodgers' next destination. They are the always quarterback-less Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans, which is kind of interesting to me. I think there's a better candidate for that, and he posted it on social media once San Francisco says beat it, and Trey Lance ends up down there. But that's, we celebrated. Yeah.
He does own the Bears, so he could play there.
They've got that little Justin Fields thing they would have to clean up there. And some have tried to say that they should trade him for other quarterbacks. Like, yes, let's trade for the same guy who's a couple years older, already getting his contract, and has had multiple injuries. Yeah, let's just leave that where it is. The Raiders.
Hey, we're all good. We have a backup quarterback in Zach Wilson that needs to play if he needs to. We'll be fine.
That's it. The Raiders have the shortest odds, currently 4-1, to be Rodgers' next team. I don't think he goes anywhere. I think it's all the bluster and the same dance that we've seen the last 2 years. And if he actually goes to OTAs and training camp, ta-da! Connection with the young receivers. Because you saw it towards the end of the year. Was it perfect? No. But it was a vast improvement when you saw Watson and you saw what Dobbs could be. Those 2 guys are fairly entertaining. They went and abandoned the run game at times, so that's a whole other thing they need to address, both from contract standpoints as well as just offensive philosophy. Everybody could use another offensive lineman. I don't care who you are. We do this dance every year when we start doing our previews. Jason, I was actually explaining that to Madeline and Eleanor. It's like, so what do you guys, when you guys get ready for a season, what do you get to do? It's like, I talk about the offensive line cohesion a lot, and I name a lot of players. Nobody knows who the hell they are. And Jason gets mad at me because I started to, stop talking about the offensive line. But watch these teams. By week 10, what are we bemoaning? The fact that they don't have 5 guys that have met each other. But for the Packers, that defense is obviously not what we anticipated coming into the year. But they had spots where they looked pretty good. I think there's still an opportunity here to win in Green Bay. So let him do his appearances. Let him do all the media stuff. The other guy you can trade because I think there's a market for him.
Okay, just stop. Stop trying to not make Aaron Rodgers to the Jets happen. Okay, can we let Aaron Rodgers to the Jets happen? Can we let it happen?
For the purposes of this argument, sure.
Happen?
If you're now going to take the next opportunity to change it from the Lamar Jackson in a Jets uniform image to Aaron Rodgers in a Jets image, then yeah, I guess have fun with it,
Tell
buddy.
me, man, the Pete Davidson of the NFL, every quarterback we're linked with, it's awesome.
Jason's sitting there. He finally learned how to use the stylus and draw with Procreate and stuff on his iPad. So he's just now drawing Jets logos all over these quarterbacks.
If the Jets are Pete Davidson, what NFL quarterbacks are his exes? Let's look. Kate Beckinsale would be the
Has he supplanted Derek Jeter in that regard? Because we used to do
we don't talk about Jeter at all.
starting 9 and
no,
everything.
Yeah,
now it's Pete Davidson.
Yeah, Pete Davidson starting 9 might be compete with Derek Jeter starting 9.
Do they get microphones? What do they get?
I don't know. Is there Davidsonburg? Like you have to turn in your cell phone? David?
No,
like
I think he probably takes pictures.
Davidson Town? Is that what it would be? Would that be
Davidson Town?
Davidson Town? Davidson.
No, well, because if you just say Davidson, people start thinking of Steph Curry. It's like, what the hell are those two doing?
What about Otisburg? Otisburg. It's itty bitty place.
Look at you.
It's an itty bitty place, Mr. Luthor. Otisburg. But
nicely done. You got Ned Beatty into the show.
Miss Teschmacher's got her own place. Otisburg. All right, I'll erase it. All right, so if there's your fits for Lamar Jackson and Aaron Rodgers, how about Jimmy Garoppolo?
Jimmy.
Now, you may disagree with me on this right away, but then when I finish, you're going to say, yes, this is where to go. The best fit for Jimmy Garoppolo is the Miami Dolphins.
Jimmy.
Think about this for a second, right? You know the Dolphins, there's going to be that part of them that, hey, because they've been this way for a couple years, let's move on from Tua, right? Let's move on. They haven't believed in him as a quarterback, and we should move on. But you know what happened the first 2/3 of the season? Tua was really bleeping good, and the Dolphins' offense was really bleeping good. Then he fell into a bit of a downtick, and then he got hurt, and then there went the Dolphins season. But you saw there was a long time where, boy, Tua looked really, really good, right? The guy threw 25 touchdowns this year, right? He was fantastic. He had a fantastic year this year. He just didn't stay healthy, nor did he get a chance to play his way out of his big slump, right? That was a couple of things he didn't really get a chance to do. But he was, for the most part, he was fantastic. And even when he wasn't that great, he was still dynamic. He was still pushing the ball downfield near 300 yards a week. He was still doing that. But his downtick when they started losing was, well, they lost to the 49ers, okay. They lost to the Chargers, okay. You lost to Buffalo, okay. You're talking about 3 of the best teams in the NFL. That was kind of the downtick before he got hurt. So there's going to be do we turn away from Tua? Do we not? Do we really want to break away from Tua? And part of it's the health thing, too, is with the concussions. So you're going to be split. And if you're not going to be able to make that big-time break and say, okay, we're getting away from Tua, Jimmy Garoppolo makes the most sense because he's someone that's coming off his own injury issues. He's not going to quite have the market you expect. And is he someone that the fit there is in Miami where it's, well, hey, we like Tua. You come in. We don't really know about his health. We don't really know about him. If he falters, we could go to you. And here's Jimmy Garoppolo playing with all kinds of talent on the outside. Now they have a running game there as well. Jimmy Garoppolo, because of how he's fallen a little bit, because of his injury issues, suddenly Miami is a really good fit. Yes, he'd go in as the backup with a chance to start. And in the end, that may be his best situation because you got other quarterbacks who are out there that teams are going to want ahead of them. People are going to want Derek Carr or Tom Brady or Rodgers, Lamar Jackson or Justin Fields, anybody else like that. And suddenly Jimmy's finding himself at the end of that list. So coming in for a chance with Miami may wind up being his best spot.
Ooh, look at you.
You like that? I can tell you like it. You like it despite yourself.
No, I like it somewhat. I like another team better.
You like Otisburg better.
if Otisburg was a real place, I would vacation there like you do in
Otisburg.
Detroit.
And the S was backwards when he wrote it. He wrote an S backwards in Otisburg.
And he was wearing a jaunty little hat. No, look, Ned Beatty, it's one of his finest roles that folks don't remember. They often just go straight to Deliverance or to Rudy. It's like there's a wide berth of things that he did. And then he was on Roseanne. We talked about Roseanne a little bit the other day with John Goodman stuff. So you got to listen to the whole show, people. We leave no stone unturned here on Fox Sports Radio. But see, because I think I know you've got someone else for the destination that I want Garoppolo in, because I got him going to the Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh, look at you. They're going to replace Derek Carr with the same guy, except a guy who's not as healthy. That would be peak Raiders. That would be peak Raiders.
But you gave Derek Carr 9 years. He regressed. And, yes, you had some of your weapons miss time due to injury, of course. Both Waller and Renfro were out. But Jimmy G has proven successful. He's not going to be in San Francisco. They have their guy in Brock Purdy. No question about it. As we sit here right now. And I know so many people, hey, it's a short sample size. Like, yeah. But I think we've seen enough to say with Kyle Shanahan, you're intrigued to see what that becomes, particularly when you're paying him nothing. So when you're going to have other guys coming up for contracts. So if you can have your starting quarterback again making nothing, you win. So I'm looking at the reunion with Josh McDaniels is the push here. And of course, Garoppolo's injury history is a huge factor as we look at the landscape and what kind of offers are going to be out there. But the familiarity, because remember it was McDaniels that loved himself some Jimmy G, that a reunion there could be very nice for Las Vegas people.
Oh, and I can't wait for Derek Carr to go, you're going to get rid of me for that bleeping guy? He goes full Tom Brady. You go, that bleeping guy over me? Really? That guy?
Well,
that's the guy you brought in?
No, but you know what? He would really do that if the defense got better, they added a couple more functional offensive linemen, and that he stayed healthy. Meanwhile, everybody else is holding up 9 fingers saying, you had 9 years!